Good evening, everybody. Hope you're doing well. I would love to welcome you again on our seminars from Victory Art. I'm Victoria Pikowska, I'm the founder, and today we're going to talk about the very, very important thing what not many artists properly acknowledge and properly think about. So, Victory Art, let me introduce us a little bit. We're all about breaking stereotypes and building new perceptions. I would love to ask you all to be mindful of others when they're speaking. I would love you to keep the microphones off. If you have any questions or you would like to add something, please add it in the comments, or you can ask it in the section in the end for questions. And yeah, I would love you to enjoy it. These seminars are actually done in cooperation with Norway Grants. So definitely, guys, go check them out. They're working on many great things in art industry as well environment. So have a look on their amazing projects. My name is Victoria Pikowska and I'm the founder. And today we're going to have this session together again. I used to be a passionate photographer. Now I'm a full-time entrepreneur. And my goal is to really help people from Central and Eastern Europe to show to the world how talented they are. Today we're going to have amazing topic, which is focus on how to build and maintain relationships with your clients. This is something what many artists don't really understand, don't really properly focus on. And it's pretty sad because this is one of the main things you as an artist you should do. So today we will be talking about introduction, building relationships with clients, tricks how to maintain great relationships with your clients, and as well 2 skills you need to develop to get the most out of your clients in a positive way, of course. So partnerships, how to really build and maintain relationships with your clients. Well, we already discussed many development tips and tricks. However, the relationship with your clients is the most important thing you have. Because if you have really close relationship and you build a proper relationship, then you're able to benefit out of it even for months, even for years, maybe even for decades. So main thing is to really developing a mutually beneficial relationship with your clients, which will lead to success not only for you but for them as well. So one of the things you should consider is how to really appreciate relationship with your clients. So the key to a sale is to really have initiation with your clients. So in the sense that you don't just wait around, you don't just hope for it, but you really proactively approach your potential clients. It's mainly about convincing people with your vision as an artist. You can be an amazing artist, but if you don't talk to your clients or you don't find the right clients, then you will not make any sale, and that's how it is. Many galleries, museums, collectors, dealers really appreciate if someone is very proactive. So when you're an artist and you really want to pursue your career, be proactive. That's an important thing. Invest time and effort in creating and maintaining a list of people you should stay in touch with. It's not easy, it's going to take a lot, but it's definitely worth it. We all have kind of tendency to prefer someone. And in spite of the fact that I understand that maybe you have some clients who are pursuing actively you or constantly buying your products, it's good to really still be equal towards your clients, in sense of treat them equally. In spite of the fact that someone did not buy yet, but is really interested in buying, help them out. Help them to really know how they should work with you. Be sure to give everyone certain attention. For example, I was today in one hotel and I had meeting in that particular hotel. I needed help. The service passed by me like 5 times. I was not sure if it's really service, but after like 10 minutes of waiting there, and girl looking at me, I found out that that was the girl who was at the service desk, but I was standing by the service desk. She even did not come to me. Do you think I will ever go back to that hotel? Unless I really have to? No, I will never like suggest anybody because I did not get treated properly as a client who came there. So if people will feel the same way around you, why they should buy from you? You know, I went there for a meeting and I would not suggest people to spend €100 for a night there. Why they should spend few thousand euros for your painting if you don't give them attention? Mm, it's always good to make the first move. Clients don't just show up. You have to be open about your art, your style. Um, it's great to have as well amazing reputation because if you're artist who is having reputation of not being very friendly to clients, that's not gonna help you in building your career and pursuing it further. Just go talk to them, ask them what they're looking for, why they stop by certain painting, be open to them. As mentioned before, it has to be mutually beneficial relationship. So make sure that you and they are aware of the outcome of the collaboration. Maybe they want to do creative projects. We have amazing artists who are really doing creative projects. However, at this point, um, well, if clients don't really see proactivity from them, or there is like not a particular like a level of a conversation between client and them, that's making the whole process so much complicated. People then sometimes back off from collaboration with those people because they do not really see how they can really work with them. So think about it as well. Very important thing. I know that there is like this trend, social media platforms, online emails, but go and talk to people in person. Now it's a little bit tougher with the coronavirus and like the lockdowns, but even if you have chance to maybe have a small visit in a cafe, or if you can go to art fair and talk to few people, go do that because people right now are very much missing um, social interaction, and if you are one of those people who can provide them with this kind of collaboration or like this kind of interaction, that will make them feel very very good. Have always your business card with you. I personally don't have any more business cards. I have everybody on LinkedIn because I had thousands of business cards. I went to so many networking events. I got completely lost. Now I have everybody on LinkedIn. If I need to talk to someone, I can search it there. It's kind of like my telephone list or my telephone book, so I can call or email or message anybody. But if you are still working with business cards or your profile is not as strong, make sure that you have a business card ready to give it directly to them. What's even better thing for you to do is to ask clients to give you the business card, because then you have their information and you can actively pursue them. All relationships have to start somewhere, in the beginning. So make sure that you don't rush it, that you don't bombard people, because if they feel like, oh my God, this artist really wants to just sell me something, then they will not feel like they really want to work with you, because they will feel literally raped into buying something. And that's what no one wants to do. So develop your relationship slowly. The best way is to make it face to face, like a physical interaction. Of course, now that's super complicated thing, but yes, we have to work with what we have currently. And in terms of like where to really get to know people, for you it can be art fair, can be different kinds of art events, can be a gallery opening, can be even business networking events. I was in many events where I met. It was usually like some trading association, and even artists were there. And it's amazing because they were really thinking about business people, and that's what you want. You want to think as a business person. So if you are as well building new connections, don't forget about the previous ones, but make sure that you are memorable to those people. In the beginning, we said that there are two skills you need to develop to get the most out of your clients. As an artist, you're your own boss. You take control of your business. You have 100% accountability. Whether you deliver, you don't deliver, you have accountability for everything what goes good, what goes wrong. So make sure that you don't let your clients decide everything for you. Definitely adjust, but make sure that you have your boundaries because now you're artpreneur. So if you don't have your boundaries, then you will be going from one side to another side. No one will very much understand you. You will literally lose yourself as a person. So set the boundaries and be your own boss. One of the toughest things for a beginner is to choose the right client. Managing clients can be challenging. Some clients are amazing, easy to work with, give you great reviews. But there is another group of clients who are not like that. Clients can be very picky, can complain a lot. The relationship might be demanding. In general, the whole collaboration might be extremely exhausting. So make sure that you are able to let go of some clients if the sale is not worth the money. Clients could show appreciation or should show appreciation for you and your work in a certain level in a professional manner. If it's not happening like this, be aware of those things. If they're concerned about price or they want something unrealistically fast or they ignore you or like they're not consistent, then you can already sense that probably the sale will not happen, or if it happens, there will be some kind of like very shady thing connected. So do not ignore those kind of red flags. Find the right clients for yourself. And second thing is don't give people false hopes. If you know that you cannot deliver in a week, don't promise that. If you know that you cannot make artwork which is huge 2x2 meter because you don't have space or skills or something, tell them. Maybe you can make 4 smaller ones and then create square, but don't over deliver, over promise and then under deliver. Always over deliver, but don't over promise and under deliver, because this will really damage your reputation. Everything you do as an artist affects the way you're perceived as a client, and really think how you want to be perceived. Do you want to be perceived as a professional, or do you want to be perceived as amateur who does not keep up with his or her words? Something what I learned very soon in the business is that if you agree with someone on something, send follow-up email or message or letter after the meeting. So there's black and white. If they have some notes, they can react to it, or they think that there was something else that they can react to it. But there is already something was written down, and they cannot come back to you. So make sure you have that kind of thing. If you're doing custom artwork or you're doing creative project, you're selling artwork, make sure it's written. You have a contract. You as an artist, you have to be protected with contract. Otherwise, you will have to pay back to clients for your artwork, and you might not get it back. So really think about it from this perspective. I know that usually people, and especially artists, are very nice people and think that this kind of stuff cannot happen, but that's the reality. Those things are really happening. And highlight as well the most important things verbally. repeat and communicate the most important things. Sometimes it happens that clients do not really listen to what you're telling them first time, but if you keep repeating it and do it like second, first time, then they are much more clear to understand you, and they're uh, much more uh, safe, as well in the sale. So make sure those things are there as well. If clients are asking you questions, please answer as in detail as possible. I don't mean that you have to write 2-page long letter of just answering one question, but provide them with details. In this market, clients want as many details as possible before they purchase something, and you as an entrepreneur, you're supposed to give them the information. So make sure they have all the information in order to make the sale. And this was mentioned already before, but I'm gonna just repeat it. Keep the expectation realistic. If you're not able to deliver, don't promise to deliver something. It's not fair to clients, it's not fair to you. And always keep them updated. Keep them really updated about your changes, especially if you're doing a customized project. It's very important to really make people updated or up to date with the progress you do. People love it if you update them, especially when they paid for something and they're waiting for a delivery. Afterwards, make sure that there is a phone call or email or newsletter you're sharing with them even afterwards, so they just keep being with you. And do not hesitate to go extra mile, to remind them or to even send them a present if they're really great clients of yours, to really make them feel appreciated. In general, it's great to as well sometimes organize an event for the people you used to work with or purchase. Maybe if you have a new exhibition or opening of a gallery, or like maybe you're participating in art fair, to the best client you can always send a free ticket. Probably they will show up. Probably they will come. So think about all those things. What makes artists the most unique is when they over deliver. So give them a personalized note, give them certificate of authenticity, give them maybe, if they're purchasing really expensive artwork, give them maybe something sketched on paper that can make them really feel appreciated and that can really make them feel unique. So try to think about those options. Well, we're in the end of our lecture today. This one was a little bit quicker than the previous ones, mainly because we already discussed many things before. So, guys, if you have any questions, do not hesitate to ask right now, or to even share it to curator at victoryart.eu. And next week, we're going to have amazing guest speaker from Norway, from NOPA, from our partners, who is going to talk about career and experiences, mistakes to avoid, and how to deal with negative feedback. So if you have any question, you can ask right now. And do not forget to sign up for our free consultancy sessions, which will be starting from the 1st January onwards. I would love to say thank you to all of you for joining us, and do not hesitate to follow Victory Art on social media. Have a great evening.